So it appears that there's an interesting piece from Politico, which I really like these Politico articles because they really take you behind the scenes, which is what you're not really getting, right? And so they give you these behind the scenes reports that I really enjoy reading. So this one says why Biden is keeping Bernie close. The president and the Senate's most recognizable progressive have made sure to work constructively together, even under stressful policy battles. So remember that Bernie and Biden are buddies, friend wise. They don't agree on much, honestly, like maybe a little bit, but not really much. But they are personal buddies, right? They're the type probably to go to dinner. Bernie has he has a big respect, a long lasting respect for Biden, because Biden had respect for him when nobody knew who Bernie Sanders was in the Senate. So Biden's personability with him won him over and helped him win the primary in the long haul, which is interesting. Bet he would have never thought that would come so in handy. But basically, what it's going to say as I read this to you here is they're kind of working together behind the scenes, walking on eggshells not to criticize each other. Here's what it says. As Senator Bernie Sanders fought to include a minimum wage increase inside Democrats' coronavirus relief package, he made sure to keep the White House in the loop. And as the administration prepared a video of President Joe Biden backing an effort by Amazon workers to unionize in Alabama, the White House made sure members of Sanders' team knew about it too. Also remember, Biden did not name Amazon. Wonder why. The collaboration has paid off. In the hours after the video is released, Bernie World heaped praise on Biden, and as Sanders explored different options for getting a minimum wage hike into the final bill, only for his plan B to fall apart on Sunday, there was no massive blowup or notable friction between the senator's office and the White House. Those are good, productive conversations, quite frankly, between Sanders and White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain, said Faiz Shakir, a political advisor to Sanders. From raising the wage floor to Amazon unionization efforts, the relationship has generally been one of respect. We have felt an open door where if we have something that might be good policy and politics for them, we're going to raise it and they're going to entertain it in a serious way. The state of the Bernie-Biden relationship remains strong, even under stressful circumstances. With Democrats navigating battles over labor rights and wage policy, the two have back-channeled, applauded each other, and crafted carefully worded statements designed to project peace and the aura of collaboration. It is in part a recognition that each side needs the other in order to be successful. It's also driven by a desire to avoid the problems of the past. It goes to note that basically Bernie Sanders was a pretty major critic of Obama, and so did not want to have that as a repeat, pretty much. There's a quote from Brian Schatz about, Bernie not necessarily being such an outside player. Also contrasts Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden's Bernie Sanders' relationship, which was extremely, extremely bad, obviously. It says there's a partnership there, and also Biden recognized the value in that. The value of being pushed, said Sarah Nelson, president of the Association of Flight Attendants, CWA. Got to see up close and personal really the alignment between President Biden and Bernie Sanders. On the Unity Task Force, and frankly, the labor platform was aligned almost entirely. Biden's promise to make $15 an hour a reality during the campaign is viewed by progressives as a bridge to their wing of the party and a move that distinguished him from the previous Democratic nominees. So it's interesting because, if this is really the case, which I'm sure it is, right? Bernie is basically getting fleeced here. And the reason why Bernie's getting basically fleeced is because he's basically, I guess, he's not putting any public pressure on Biden, essentially. He's not calling out Biden publicly in favor of maintaining a more cordial private relationship. But the thing is, if all he's gotten in exchange is that video, calling out Amazon, which doesn't even mention Amazon's name, and, he gets the $15 minimum wage, well, you're not getting the $15 minimum wage because he's refusing to not go with the advice of the Senate parliamentarian, and, he's not fighting for $15 minimum wage, you know what I mean? So you're kind of getting fleeced here, and this might actually be kind of a bad thing here because I don't view this as a relationship that's resulting in much for actually Bernie Sanders. So I'm not really seeing how well this is going for Bernie Sanders. I think Bernie is getting kind of fleeced. But if this continues to go down this trend, because if $15 minimum wage doesn't get through reconciliation, that basically means that any other progressive proposals are basically DOA. I wonder if Bernie Sanders is going to break this bond that he has formed, this little quote unquote team up or whatever, because he's not really getting anything out of it. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on.